At the moment, I think we can give the word over to our next speaker, who is Dr. Anna Mišieníková, coming to us from the Pavel Josef Šafárik University in Košice, and who is also an innovation expert, educational innovation expert in the national project IT Academy. We can see your presentation. Wonderful. Good.
So, thank you for the word. And dear ladies and gentlemen, I'm grateful to be here, and I'm the member of project team IT Academy, and I'm thankful that I have possibility to talk about digital transformation of education. And I think that we all believe that we live in a rapidly changing world. The world with significant changes at various levels, such as global problems, global trends such as digitalization, climate changes, advances in artificial intelligence. The word also known as VUCA, volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. And it's believed that students will need competencies for the 21st centuries, such as digital competencies, creative thinking, problem solving, communication skills, but also teamwork, citizenship, and also character. And it's a big challenge because in today's complex and ambiguous world, we cannot predict the needs and challenges of 20 years. And in this world, we need to prepare students for jobs and technologies that don't yet exist. And they can solve problems we know nothing about. So it's a big challenge also for education, and we have to ask how to prepare the next generation for success in the digital age. And also, which student competencies will be key? What is the role of education in the context of preparation for life? And importantly, how to prepare and support teachers. And in Slovakia, as the reaction to that challenge, is national project IT Academy, Education for the First Century. And in my presentation, I would like to talk about timeline of the national project IT Academy and about new established role school digital coordinator at primary and secondary schools in Slovakia, about training for school digital coordinators, and about support and digital online and also regional clubs in Slovakia, and shortly discuss about future and next step. So firstly, I would like to talk about timeline. As you can see, there are three important stages, not just for IT Academy, because the national project IT Academy was implemented from September 2016 till August 2020. But after pandemic situation, it was clear that innovation of education is not good without digitalization. So firstly, I would like to talk about first stage of national project. And this first stage was focused mainly on a specific goal of the project. And it was create a model of education for young people for the current and prospective needs of the knowledge society. and the labor market with the focus on informatics and also digital technologies. You can see outputs from this first stage of project, and you can see that more than 400 primary schools and almost 400 secondary schools participated in the project. It was a very big project in Slovakia, and also 5 universities participated in activities. Main outputs of project activities from this period was created innovative methodologies for teachers. For example, for teaching informatics, mathematics, science subjects, and also selected technical subjects at secondary schools, and textbooks for informatics classics, equipment for IT science laboratories, memoranda on cooperation with IT companies, also for teachers and also for students, and also possibility to improve digital schools by international ICDL certification. There were also almost 600 events focused on motivation and popularization science for students. It was so many events. In context to teacher education, this period of project was focused on increasing professional competencies, expanding study of informatics, implementation on conferences, workshops, and also webinars, mainly during pandemic. And also at 5 universities, 23 new and 47 innovative subjects for teaching in different areas, data science, network technologies, Internet of Things, business information systems, and also artificial intelligence. But today, I would like to talk about a new role. It's the role of a digital coordinator. I would like to talk about who is digital coordinator and why it's so important for schools in today digital age. I will also talk about School of Digital Excellence and about tasks and competencies of the digital coordinator. So, as you can see, the next stage of Project IT Academy was after pandemic situation. And after pandemic situation, it was clear that digital transformation is inevitable condition for meaningful innovation of educational system. And therefore, the last 2 years, the project activities aim to the support of digital transformation of schools. The drafts of the program for the digital transformation of education in Slovakia and the action plan for the period 2021 till 2024 were developed, and moreover, we created the content of training for digital coordinators and also for subsequent support. As you can see, there is a big issue. What is the School of Digital Excellence? And we developed the characteristics of School of Digital Excellence, the digital schools with 26 features divided into 3 big areas. First big area is the school vision. The vision of digital transformation of school. The second big area is school as a community of actors. And the last one is school as a learning environment. I have to say that digital technologies are are necessary, but not sufficient for meaningful digital transformation of schools. Our first area consists of school vision development, action plan, and its actualization, and ownership of vision and its communication. There are three features of big area school vision, and every features can be evaluated by different level. So we have prepared something like rubrics, and every rubrics was described how the school can look. And it's very important for evaluation of level of transformation, digital transformation. First level means that we haven't started yet. Second level, we have first experiences, and the next level is we are gaining confidence, and the last level, the highest level of digital transformation for each feature means that the school is an inspiration to the others. And I would like to show you the next big areas. The next big area is school as a community of actors. We divided features for students and for teachers and for leaders as main actors of a school community. So digital coordinators in cooperation with teachers and school leaders can evaluate digital competencies of students, responsibility for own learning, practice relevance, personalization, and so on. And also for teachers, digital competencies of teachers, professional learning community, networking of teachers and development and national support. And it's similar for leaders. It's important to evaluate competencies of leaders, school management, and the quality of cooperation with parents, school networking, and preparation for crisis. And the last big area which can evaluate digital coordinator in cooperation with leaders is school as a learning environment. We divided this big area into learning content, learning environment, and digital infrastructure. I think that it's obvious which features are included. And I would like to continue to a role of school digital coordinator, because from the point of view of the needs of the digital transformation of education, the digital coordinator should operate in three basic areas with the following competencies and tasks. It's something like job description. And in context to school vision, school digital coordinator communicates the school digital transformation to other actors, to pupils, students, teachers, and also leaders. And it's very important to improve the quality of student education. And in cooperation with the leadership of the schools, he formulates the school's digital transformation program. he can use tools to determine the starting point of school digitalization, and he can plan specific sub-goals and steps toward the school of excellence. In context to school as a community of actors, the role of digital coordinator is understanding the features of a digital school as a community of actors, and coordinator knows the framework of digital competencies such as DICOM for citizens or for teachers, DICOM Edu, and coordinates the creation of a plan for developing digital competencies for pupils and also for teachers. And the main role is also participation in educational activities at schools. And the last big area is school as a learning environment. And again, there is specific role of school digital coordinator who understands the characteristics of a digital school as an educational environment and links between pedagogical procedures and the educational environment. In cooperation with the network administrator, he solves the practical problems of teachers and management with the use of digital technologies. But there is a big difference between the role of digital coordinator and network administrator. The main differences are in position and in focus, because digital coordinator is focused on actors, not on technologies, and the position is pedagogical and not mainly technical. And I would like to talk shortly about education of school digital coordinators, because it was a very important part of the project IT Academy to prepare digital coordinators for their role. You can see the content and the range of the training program divided into 24 hours and into weeks and 4 main modules. Two modules were divided into webinars, positive webinars, and digital coordinators could choose the topic of the webinar. There were so many webinars focused on using digital technologies for evaluation, for education, Internet of Things, summative and formative assessment, and different ways of using Arduino, for example, or different materials for teachers. The program was called The Transformation of Education and School for the Digital Age. And for now, almost 800 participants completed the training. And it was obvious that 25 hours wasn't enough to do everything, and that participants needs the subsequent support. So we decided to give support for digital coordinators after completion of education, and we created online club and regional clubs. I want to add more photos, but these photos illustrate activities during regional clubs. Clubs were directly at schools. So we visited so many schools in Slovakia, primary and also secondary schools, and it was space for sharing good practices, sharing inspiration, and sharing motivation to improve school to digital excellence. And online club was also very valuable, and the club was consisted of webinars divided into 6 channels, and each channel represents the area and structure of digital school features. For example, creation of an action plan, professional involvement of leadership, digital resources and teaching, evaluation and support, and so on. And what about next steps? So the project IT Academy finished on August 2022, but the activities of Project IT Academy was so meaningful, and there was very positive feedback, not just from teachers, but also from digital coordinators and school leaders. So many activities are continuing also after IT Academy, such as digital club and clubs for digital coordinators, also at some schools. And the big vision and idea is establish the National Center for the Digital Transformation of Education. So hopefully it will not be just idea, but in reality in the future. And I would like to thank you for attention, and also my colleague for cooperation. So thank you so much.
Thank you very much for the interesting presentation. I think we have really seen that you reached a huge number of schools and numerous teachers and pupils. So we wish you all the success in establishing the National Center. Hopefully this is something that we will soon hear more about. And thank you very much for all your work and for coming to present today.